All right. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Trey Oakley, here to just give you a quick little update. We're still working on trying to get our camera, trying to get things reset. The guys came over to the computer looking hopeful things are working right now, and unfortunately, they're extremely disappointed. Eustace was able to stop Rains on the 15-yard line, able to prevent a potential touchdown right now, as Preston C gets a nice little run heading towards the 30-yard line. Again, live stream early on is going to be a little in and out, so again, apologies for the inconveniences. We're trying to get the camera up and live for you. We're working with a new one tonight. It was working great until about 10 minutes before, so again, welcome to EBSN, where things always go wrong right whenever you think they're hoping for. So we'd appreciate some prayers right now, trying to get these things going. But again, I'll keep you updated and live here in the chat, but unfortunately the video is not going to be working here for just a little bit. So be patient with us. We'll be right back in just a little bit, I promise. All right. Well, we're still trying to get things going here. Again, you can at least see a little bit of our scoreboard currently. But again, apologies for any of the camera delay right now. Kind of a frustrating situation, honestly. So, trying to get all that working for you guys. Again, apologies for any of the delay. I'm going to be doing this a little bit of radio style here for a little bit. Rains is within the red zone, finds themselves actually in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown, Rains, giving them a 7-0 lead right now. The Wildcats have been pushing the ball pretty well, and again, I can't say anything but sincerest apologies. I have no idea really what's going on, to be completely honest with you. Camera was working right until the game started. Oh my gosh, prayer works. God has existed. God is real. This is how you know the gospel is truth, because prayer works, ladies and gentlemen. We're up. We're alive. Welcome to Rains, Texas. My name is Trey Oakley, joining you with the Eustace Bulldogs Sports Network. I think Paul, your mic's actually sorry for a little pop here. All right. There is a flag on the play. There is one. Again, welcome to Eustace Bulldogs Sports Network. Everything is going to go wrong at some point. Just a comment thing. Hey, we should stop going. We're back. God bless you, Rusty Burns. Thank you. We've been working insanely back and forth trying to get this to work. Rusty joining us from remote, wherever the heck he is. But we're live, finally, in living color here in Rains, Texas. It is homecoming night for the Rains Wildcats. Kick is just good. Finds itself between the uprights. 7-0 right now. Rains Wildcats. 3:05 here to go. Oh my goodness, it has been a hassle to get this thing going.
Our defense, besides that last drive, has been good. Fumbled, then they try to go for it on 4th down. That touchdown.
Yeah, a couple unfortunate back and forths. Eustace was able to get a big recovery on the falling earlier on, but again, was met right back with a nice little reverse card by Rains. Again, we're up and live. Thank you for joining us here on the Eustace Bulldogs Sports Network. Looking forward to calling the action for you here tonight. Again, apologies for any delay. We're working with a new camera tonight, and it was just being a little goofy on us. So, want to support us, we'd appreciate that. Feel free to drop a like. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to join us on our YouTube channel. Shout out to the fellas joining us here. Kagan.
What's up?
Dustin. I was like, I keep wanting to say Grant for no reason. Dustin joining us. My brain is absolutely exhausted because that was a nice, let's see, how long has it been? A nice 30 minutes of stress and anxiety.
Freeze up.
That's a little
Kind of nice little return by Angel. Jackson. Angel Jackson.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, we have our chance. They're all over the place. We're mentally trying to get recovered from that. I almost had a panic attack. I ain't gonna lie. And working with high schools, these guys are tough. It's impossible to get help. I am kidding. They're great. That was a joke. Do not cancel. Why do we need a sheet, Paul? You should know our own rules.
I don't like Greek.
Wow, you catch one.
Lawson.
Let me get that all pulled up again. Thanks for joining us here on the live stream.
Stop.
The names of everybody.
Gillette and Marquez.
Gain of 3 on that first down play. Puts the ball now at the Eustace 28-yard line. Second down and 7.
We're finally kind of getting reset up here, so again, apologies for any. This is usually not what happens, but again, something always kind of goes crazy wrong.
Marquez under center.
It's second and about 7 right now.
Marquez runs it.
Takes it
Marquez is
himself.
still going.
Marquez on the carry.
Third and
Getting shot short of the line to gain.
3rd and 1.
It's kind of difficult to see up here.
3rd down.
34-yard line.
Okay, again. Everything a little bit more regularly set up. The next few things here. On the stream.
I know it's early in the game, but I want to give a shout out to our Eustace faithful coming out to Rains.
We're down for the Bulldogs.
And hopefully get our hopes.
Where's the ball carrier on the play? Here's the ball to the 38-yard line, 1st and 2.
Okay, everything's good. Alright, we're finally all set up. Again, just kind of getting our tools and everything set up. Yeah, looks like
Got a minute 17 left.
versus then handed off to Paddock. Cuts inside. Fortunately wants to do his own man. Take it down by the fellas in black and blue. It's always going to be delayed here.
Even though they're who we're playing, I really like Rains' jerseys. I mean, the white on white is fire. The black. I always have responsibility for black jerseys.
Black and blue looks great.
That's all right. Right. 30.
That's going to be the end of the
First quarter.
quarter.
First quarter's going to wind down here.
It is 7-0 Rains at the end of the first.
It took us a little mental timeout. Honestly, I just kind of, this has been incredibly stressful getting this up and live for you guys again. Thank you for joining us. We're going to take us a little breather right now. We'll be right back for the second quarter of action. All right, back in live from our second quarter of action.
Sack.
Eustace went for a pass there, unsuccessful on the play, sacked such. It's good. This is live. Don't worry about it. Dusty joining us for the first time. Has a lot of questions. It's good. Eustace has got to be punting it here. As long as I only get a little bit wrong.
Nice.
Ball is taken down by Eustace between the 25 and 30 yard line. Thanks for joining us. I've said that a lot, honestly, because my brain is just we're cooked here. We're good. We're finally going. We appreciate you joining us here. I have a moth on the back of my head now, of course. What in the world? Okay.
Oh my god, that was weird.
I have no idea what just happened there. I don't know. It was just a random shot of the theater show. Huh? Interesting.
That's
I don't know. Play. What was that? How could this get any more chaotic tonight, honestly?
I'll start on the
penalty against the Wildcats. We're playing the down after the 5-yard penalty.
This is probably the most chaotic live stream that we've had set up so far. Ball. There's a penalty on the play. QB is going to run it himself. Nice job there, able to stay upright. Great run there. That was number 11, Jamari Shields.
Alright, looks like
The 43-yard line, it's going to be a first down for the Wildcats. Punch and kill. Buford leading the defense to make the tackle.
Sorry to hear that, Ethan. Sorry they all lost. First and 10 here, ball on about the 43-yard line. Snap again to Shields. Oh, what a catch! Nice job there by the receiver. It was blocked, but he still was able to catch it. Looks like there's a flag on the play. Another false start call. We've seen a lot of those already tonight.
Breaking up the intended pass. Got another false start penalty against the Wildcats.
I'll start
On Rains. It was still a nice catch there by Christopher Montano. It was tipped off. He was able to recover it. Again, it doesn't result in anything. This is going to make it. Going to push it back a little bit. Snap. Shields takes it himself.
End up getting this.
Bevis making the tackle. Was able to push the ball to the 41-yard line. They're down to 12.
Kagan's running his first time on scoreboard here.
Hey, I did start.
Snap there. Shields looking for the open man. Finds the receiver. That's number 24 there.
First down range.
Finds Landon Seymour. Nice catch there by the receiver. Gonna result, like Paul said, in a first down.
I'm sorry, I didn't sing
Great run there, number 17 on the run. Jason Davis right there, able to push the ball. Taken down by Marquez and Hudson. Good job there by the fellas. A bunch of grasshoppers, a bunch of crickets jumping around here. Had one land on me earlier. There's again mustard on the lettuce right now. Let's see a lot of that here tonight. It's going to be holding called on the offense. That's going to push the Pins even further back. It's going to push back quite a bit. Ball's going to be spotted on the 49-yard line now.
I know you just moved again.
We got quite a way to go here. Thanks again to everybody joining us here on the live stream. Let's try to boost it up. We reached 100 last week. Let's try to get that even higher. We know that you're not here live and live in color. Make sure you're joining us. Shields with an absolutely monumental run right now. He's going to continue all the way, fighting through contact, finds himself in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown, Rains. What a job there. That was number 10, Tayshawn Shields, running back. He broke through so much contact, able to fight through such, find himself into the end zone. A powerful run there. Honestly, just like I just shady with you. So I kind of. Big run there by Rains. Awesome job there. Finds himself into the end zone, putting them up 13-0 right now. Extra point is good, 14-0. Rains Wildcats are up on their own homecoming night. We'll be back in just a second here.
Again, only carry. He's going to push the ball all the way down to the 35-yard line. And that will be a Bulldog first down. Tayshawn Shields breaking the tackle.
Run.
on the carry. He's going to move the play again for the Bulldogs. He's going to slip them out there at the 25 and the 60. Totally missing the tackle on the play. And ladies and gentlemen, the high school cheerleaders would like to give a shout out to the second quarter cheer sponsors, Basic Plan the CPA, LSU Construction, 2R Electrical Services, KUSD, R3 Construction Services, 4 Construction, Bird Grocery Auto, Marketing Gift Company, Eustace, the local force, and Austin Bank. By our penalty, soft charge, the ball back up the Wildcat 30-yard line, replay first down. 15 yards out needed for the first down. Marquez going up, keeping the ball. And he brought down near the 15-yard line. He caught the ball right at 16. That's going to be a yard short of the line to go. Second down and 1. Trying to go to center. Snapped up by Wildcat defense. Bessie leading that defense, so that's the stop, but it's a first down for the Bulldogs. Oh, 6 down to the Wildcat 14-yard line. First and 10.
And I've seen Marquez at practice. He should be pretty hard. He runs like he hates the ground.
Keep Cody for a pass. And kick is up and good, and that's going to put 7 on the board for the Bulldogs.
I know we weren't live in the first 5 minutes, but we actually did not get scored on the entire first quarter until we went live.
And like that bad, we want to thank Scott Greenfield for that support of the Rains Wildcats. Also, we want to thank the Western Backstep Phase, Frosty Holiday Matches, the Jackson Christmas Light Right Spirit. That's going to be happening obviously in December. Also,
Face cam?
There we go. I was muted for a little while. I do have a face cam, yeah. Of course I was muted. Oh my gosh. No, the face cam's on there. I just realized I was muted on the mic. It's okay. Or at least for that past little bit. It's okay. If something's going to go wrong tonight, it just is. It's just, yep, I'm unmuted. If anything's going to go wrong tonight is the night. I'm clearly extremely happy. I love my life. We are live. Microphones are finally working. Kickoff, Eustace.
Kickoff goes out of bounds on the Eustace sideline.
Tell me when to get out of that.
Yes.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Just leave it. I honestly just do the intros for like literally the start of the game and the end of the game.
30-yard line for the Wildcats as they come to the line of scrimmage, first and 10.
Nice shot there. Apologies to the community. Overwhelming night. Rice gonna take the ball. Rains.
He's on field number 2.
I know that is switch over.
Running back goes up the middle.
Hoover running the tackle. They are being on the first down play, make it second down and 8 from the 32. On the field.
Tackle in the backfield there by Eustace.
Tackle for a loss.
That's going to talk Bulldogs first. Let's turn our mics up a little bit. There was no cricket on you.
Personal foul is a penalty. It's just about to
I hit the BB right back on accident.
Yeah, just don't mess with the keys. You better
Third
not.
down and 15 after the loss in the second down.
Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. Third and a good little bit. Rains going for a pass right here. Quarterback. Huge throw right here. Gonna be a little too far. Incomplete. Hey, again, what you want to see out of this game?
Middle linebacker blitz. I want to see fumbles, and I want to see Bulldogs win a game.
Yeah, we're still live. There's also an invasion of crickets here right now. Nice punt there. Ball's going to be about on the 28-yard line. Nice defensive stand there by the Bulldogs, able to try to keep this manageable. Again, it's only a one-score game right now, and Eustace had a very, very productive last drive on the offensive end.
And they had a very hard and fast coming out of the tunnel that we were not left.
They were able to push it right through. We were alive. At least we were alive for that one. Unfortunately, my mic was just, I had it muted on my own end. Unfortunately.
In the first 8 minutes.
Yeah. Again, camera was being a little weird. We're providing live updates in the chat. Thanks again for joining us. If you want to join us in the chat, we always appreciate talking with you guys. There's a lot of crickets around here tonight. Popular here. I guess they're coming to homecoming as well. Handoff here in the backfield. Finds
Go Paddock.
Paddock. Throws his shoulder in there. It's going to end up out of bounds. Pushes the ball a good little bit. Nice run there. 8-yard run or so. That's going to make it about 2nd and 2 here. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line.
And we got an uncalled play game on number 7.
There keeps being crickets that just fly all over the place. I just had one land on my nose.
Took a late hit from number 7 after he pushed out of bounds and decided to take him to the ground. 2nd and 3. They get Paddock back to the on 28 toss. He goes up the sideline. Big block. Lowers the shoulder to number 5.
just going to leave the same for the Bulldogs as he keeps taking out of bounds on the Eustace sideline early making the tackle. First and 10 for the Bulldogs at number 45.
Here come your Bulldogs at the huddle. Marquez in the backfield takes the snap. Shotgun formation. Marquez goes for the QB sneak. Gets around 2 to 3 yards on the play.
Not a lot, but again, pushes the ball a little bit, making it about 2nd and 8. There are crickets literally all over the place. I cannot tell how crazy this is. If you look up at the lights here, it is like a swarm of them. It is very impressive, honestly. We have a lot of them flying into us right now, so.
We got kamikaze. We exploded on my shirt.
Everywhere right now. Swarming just like the Rains defense is right now. I thought that was a clever one. Time out here, taken by Eustace. We're going to take us a little break. You can go ahead and hit that BRB button. Eustace trying to push us a little bit. 2nd and 8 situation right now. Snap there. Marquez looking for a pass. Was looking for Hudson there. Is not able to connect. Gonna make this 3rd and 8 right now. Do us a favor, go ahead and share this with other people. Let them know. Let's try to get this up to 50 viewers right now. We're at 38 right now. Let's bump that up. We hit 100 last week. Let's see if we can top that, break our own personal record. Again, it does us a big favor. It shows us that you guys are interested. It shows us that you guys are enjoying what we're doing here, despite how absolutely hectic it has been tonight. 3rd and 8. My apologies. Handoff backfield. Marquez looking for a gap here. Nice push there. Ends up out of bounds. Nice run there by Paddock. I might have said Marquez on it. A great run there by Paddock. My apologies. If I did say Marquez, my bad. Great run there by Paddock. Looks like there was a personal foul on Rains. That's going to result in another Eustace first down. There's been a lot of those tonight, but Rains has just unfortunately had a lot of penalties, and it's resulted in favor of Eustace so far. Bulldogs need to capitalize on this. First and 10 now. Ball spotted on the 30-yard line. Big opportunity here for Eustace. They've been consistent right now on this offensive end. They were able to score on their last drive, looking to do so again. Taking us back into winning. I see you just need to clean up the water real quick. Going for another pass play. Marquez instead is going to opt to take it himself. Nice shot there. Able to get about 6 yards on that one.
6, 7 yards.
About 5 to 6. Here's how long the 6-7 meme is going to last. I feel like it's starting to die off, but who knows?
Not gonna die.
Continuing to push it.
Actually, it's 98 views. Only people
Yeah, so here it's currently live viewers. This one shows us about what our peak was, and then 98 views shows us where we're at. 2nd and 5 here, Eustace. Ball spotted on about the middle of the 25, 24-yard line.
Under center. Goes to Preston.
Yeah, hands it off to Preston. Another flag here on the play. Here's how many of those has been here tonight. There's been quite a few already. Here's where this one's going to end up. Preston took a big hit on that one. He's down for a second.
100 viewers. 100 views, chat.
It looks like
We have 100 views, chat. 104.
Let's keep that climbing. Preston is down right now. Not what you want to see right now.
He seems to be up.
Preston's up, getting on his own feet right now.
Seems to be brisk.
Took a pretty big shot there. Still anticipating what this flag is going to be. Haven't heard the verdict yet. He took a big hit there.
Steve was the injured Bulldog in the play. And there was also a flag down and holding against the Bulldogs.
It's holding against Eustace. That's going to push it backwards. Not what you want to see. Haven't been many against the Bulldogs tonight. Let's go. It's fair. They're doing a great job out here. Shout out to all of our referees, the fellas in the zebra stripes. It's a tough job to do. I know most people are like, oh, but we all hate referees. Referees are stupid. Imagine how the referees feel, all right? They're out here just doing their job. They understand the rules, honestly, better than we do. Doing a great job. Marquez looking for another pass right there, trying to connect to Hudson. Not able to do such. 3rd and long here. Eustace has got just a little ways to go here.
Hudson Smith had 205 yards last game with 5 touchdowns.
3rd and 20 here. Dustin's predicting that Hudson is going to score a touchdown here tonight. We're hoping so. This is 3rd and 20. Got a ways to go here. Looking to try to get themselves up on the board. Or back on the board, that is. Not even so good. Paddock going to take it himself. Eustace going to take it. Interesting decision. Going to run it there. It's been consistent for them tonight, but it's not going to result in a first down. 4th and quite a bit. 4th and about 15 here. Looks like the punt team is going to come out here. Interested to see what they're going to do here. Sounds like we have a timeout. 2-minute timeout.
The 2-minute warning.
Yes, 2-minute warning here. Thanks everybody who's joining us here in the live stream.
It seemed my phone case decided to implode itself.
Oh.
Probably not supposed to do that.
David's stream, but again, appreciate you all joining us here in the Bone. Well, not in the Boneyard. In Wildcat territory tonight. We'll be home next week in the Boneyard as we're going to be taking on Mount Vernon. Tiger's going to be visiting in town. Again, if you haven't heard already, Lady Bulldogs came out with a clean sweep over Mineola up in their district. Undefeated streak to 6-0.
Let's go, buddy. That's it, guys.
Bulldogs got a long way to go here. Likely going to punt. Again, you're on opposite field territory. I wouldn't blame them if they wanted to try something fake here. I'm doubting they're going to do so. Number 4, Donnie Beavis. 9 it up for the punt. Nice one.
He catches the punt. Sends it
Nice
down.
one there. Nice job there by Eustace. Covered at about the 6-yard line. Big defensive opportunity here for Eustace. They've been able to hold it down pretty well all night. Looking to try to continue doing such here. It'll be 1st and 10 on about between the 5-6 yard line. Hagen's just waiting for the opportunity to say 6-7. Hey, Eric. Welcome to the live stream, brother. Going for an interesting pass play. Finds the receiver. Connects with 24. Landon Seymour taking down by Hudson Smith. But that's going to push it, making it a 1st and 10 again for the Wildcats. They're going quick here. Under 2 minutes of action here to play. We're reaching about a minute and a half here. They're going to go for another pass. Finds himself out of bounds. Different quarterback on that one. That was number 6, Major Wallace. We've had a couple different quarterbacks. Shields and Wallace have been in, rotating around.
Flag, we have laundry on the field. Mustard on the lettuce.
I don't know what mustard is in Spanish. I know lettuce is lechuga. I always thought that was a cool.
I look it up. It's what we have from the chat.
Single man downfield, that's going to be a penalty again on the Wildcats, pushing it 1st and 15. They're going to go for another pass.
Right there. Big
Interception right there. Big play there by Galay.
Oh yeah. So that's my senior, guys. That's my senior.
Nice job there by Ethan Galay. I always say Galay. I don't know. I just like Galay more, but obviously it's Galay.
It's good.
It should be Galay.
It is good.
I know, but it should be Galay. It should be cool.
It is good.
Oh, it is? Then why are you saying Galay?
Because how I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm the only one that calls him Gillette.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Maybe we should do. Oh, wow. Rangers are 7-2 right now against Cleveland.
Well, Cleveland just sucks. Everything in Cleveland is terrible. No, I'm a Pittsburgh friend. Get it right.
Eustace, huge opportunity here off the interception by Gillette. 1st and 10 here. It's the ball spotted on the 20-yard line. 21, actually. Result in 9 plus 10. Nice little fake handoff. Rains read that incredibly well.
They've seen the film. They know the play. Minute 13 left. 2nd and 10.
Nice shot there. That was number 13, Darren. Able to read that offense play well. Going to put it in the backfield a little bit. Clock is still ticking here.
Oh, this is how you say mustard in Spanish.
Mostaza. Mostaza.
And a good pile push gets it back to the original line of scrimmage on the 1st down.
Pushing a little bit under 40 seconds of action here to go.
I keep getting traumatized.
A lot of grass jumping in here.
Josh is going to attack by cricket.
Eustace does have a timeout here. Likely not to use it right now. 3rd and 11 here. Clock is still ticking. Eustace needs to get something going right here. They're just going to run the clock out.
It's going to be
Finally call a timeout.
It's going to be receive the ball in the 2nd half.
This was just probably the 3rd and final timeout of the 1st half.
Oh, we're on for pass. We're an empty.
Look, we have 2 backers and 2 backers and 2. Step back for pass. Throws it.
There's going to be a flag on the play. This is undoubtedly going to be pass interference.
There is. Finish.
Mostaza on el lechuga.
In English, our beautiful languages is mustard on the lettuce. You have a flag on the plate. Sweden got a
He's gonna be
penalty,
going for a field goal here.
which is really dumb because we are literally on the 5-yard line.
Kind of an interesting call here. But again, wanting to go for a smart play here.
JG calling for one now. Takes it.
Taking himself in. Taken down. Very interesting final drive there, to say the least. But we're going to head into halftime. Again, stick around with us. We will have some band performances here for you, so we will be right back in just a little bit. Make sure you stick around. We are back with the machine on 316, about to do their thing. Get handed over to the band. Them do their thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the pride of Eustace, the winner sheet on 316. Under the field option of drum majors Blake Smith and Ben Holland, we are proud to present their 2025 show, Work Hard, Play Hard. This production will take you from time to music by Super Kids, Dolly Parton, David Watson, and the Black Eyed Peas.
directors and staff of the band are Crystal Heidel, Dan Rubin, Justin Eagle, Savannah Harrell, and Jeffrey Frank. Artist of the week is Crystal Heidel. Section of the week is the Bulldogs.
Nice shot there, but look at the sheet. Oh, Eustace, we'll be back in just a second. When you let Rains get set up. Right back to give you Rains' halftime. All right, Rains Wildcat Band is up.
Eustace High School is proud to present the 2025 Wildcat Band. To the band of Kendra Lee, Thomas Jackson, Emily Lawrence, and Mallory Smith. The band is led on the field by drum majors Steve Smith and even more. Tonight, the Wildcat Band will be performing an excerpt from their 2025 concert production, featuring Eustace. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Rains Wildcat Band.
Jesus excludes someone that I love
Might do pretty good. Right here.
shot there by Rice. We'll be back in just a little bit. About 5 minutes, 45 seconds until we're back from the half. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Make sure to stick with us. Let everybody know. Welcome back. Welcome here to our little halftime college football report with Mr. Paul Dempsey. Paul, take it away, brother.
Okay, so right now,
Yes, sir, you too.
Take it away, Paul. There we go. We got it unmuted.
so right now, Florida State is actually down against Virginia, 35-28. Well, granted, this ain't college football, but the Rangers just won.
Nice.
TCU is up 7-0, and then later tonight you got the Houston Cougars going up against the Oregon State Beavers.
Yeah. What's a matchup you're looking forward to this weekend, Paul? I
Yep.
think you're eyeing one right now.
Yeah, LSU and Ole Miss could be. Last year was a good matchup. Granted, LSU came out on top, obviously, but one game I'm looking forward to is Alabama and Georgia.
Interesting. Yeah, that'll be a good one.
It's a night game, and I think it's in Georgia or let me look. Yeah, it's in Georgia. Georgia's or you got Penn State and Oregon. Number 3 Penn State or number 6 Oregon.
Who's Ohio State playing? I need to know who I need to pray for.
I don't.
Just because I want Ohio State to lose.
I don't.
I don't even have any beef towards Ohio State other than my friend Peyton roots for them, and I
Oh.
just like praying on his downfall because I love Bro. But it's just funny.
Ohio State plays Washington,
Let's go Washington. Let's keep it up for the weekend.
and then we got another good game at 2:30. Auburn going to Caulfield, Texas A&M.
Whoop. Go Aggies. Also, shout out my ETVU Tigers. Still one of the few undefeated teams in the entire state of Texas. Go Tigers! Dadgummit. Looks like we got our folks coming out to the field. getting ready for our second quarter of action. Paul, what's something that you're looking forward to here in the second half?
You know, our offense was doing good besides that last drive.
Very interesting play call.
And our defense is actually holding up good right now. I'm looking for some good defensive plays. I'm looking for our offense to score some points. And then I'm honestly just looking forward for a good second half. Like I said last week during the volleyball game, it just means it's good sportsmanship at the end of the day. Even if you're on the losing side, you still gotta keep your head up for the next game.
Exactly. This is our first game of district action this year, so there's a lot on the line right now. Again, wins at this point in the season really play a big factor into potential playoff seedings. Both teams looking for victory here tonight. Again, the games before, obviously, they still matter. They still add to the record, but they don't add to the district record, don't have any playoff intentions. Rains kicking it off here to Eustace. Bulldogs are going to have the ball first here. Nice little spin around by Preston. Or Hudson, my apologies. Pushes the ball to the 44-yard line. Nice job there by Hudson. Eustace looking to try to make up potential bamboozle on that last play. On the last drive in the second half. 11:51 here to go. Paul, thanks for the halftime report. We'll let you get back to your part. Nice defensive play there. Call it solo here in the second half. I think the guys are great. They've been doing a lot of hard work here tonight, so just gonna lighten the load a little bit. There's a lot of fellas up here in the area. Penalty on Eustace right there. It's going to result in still on a first down. Let's see what that penalty might have been. That was a personal foul, actually. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's what you want to see. Eustace now got a long way to go. Ball on the 29-yard line now. This is going to be a 1st and 25. Not optimal position here if you're the Bulldogs, but again, it's a first down. Not the worst thing in the world. Handoff into the backfield. Preston C. Not a big gain of yards, but another flag on the play here. This looks like it could potentially penalty declined. It was holding against Eustace. Still going to be. This is going to result in second. Out maybe 22, 23. If you're just joining us, thanks for doing so. Welcome to the Eustace ISD Live YouTube channel. We're here on the Eustace Bulldog Sports Network. My name's Sherry Oakley here, calling all the action for you tonight. If you didn't know already, our Lady Bulldogs got an undefeated sweep. Or a nice little sweep to keep themselves undefeated in District 6-0. Great job by our Lady Bulldogs. Fellas looking to try to push this ball a little bit more. Runs it up the middle, but it's instantly met by the defense of the Wildcats. Not being able to push it up very much there. Gonna make this third and a long ways still to go. Here's what Eustace is gonna try to do right here to try to push this a little bit. They need to. Running it up the middle. Irving did not be very effective right now because the defensive line right now is just swarming them, not giving them a single opportunity to get it anywhere. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe here to the YouTube channel. Follow us at Eustace Athletics on Facebook, Eustace ISD. Make sure to use those hashtags. We are in a T-Mobile sweepstakes right now, looking to try to whip $25,000. We've already won $5K. Boost it up a little bit. Gotta run it again. Gotta be tackled again.
It was a punt.
Punt team is gonna come out. Nice punt there. Rains is gonna pick it up and run for it. Nice stiff arm there by Shields. Nice spin there by Shields. Able to keep this going even through contact. Finally taken out of bounds near the 45-yard line. Nice there. Run there by the Wildcat. Jabari Shields. Wide receiver with a great punt recovery there. I still have crickets all over the place. I wish I could show you all a picture. It is incredible here. It's that time of the year entering towards fall. I guess they're migrating. I don't really know much about crickets, Dad, if you're in the chat, or if there's any science biology folks that know more about crickets than I do. I would appreciate that. Thanks again for anybody joining us in the live stream. We would appreciate such. Time out taken by Eustace here. We'll be right back in just a second. Back in action. QB gonna run it up the middle. Great production of yards right there. It's only a one possession game right now. Rains gonna try to send that. Jabari Shields actually the quarterback. Playing QB right now. He's listed on my stat. On the lineup that I was given, he's listed as wide receiver. He's playing QB right now and doing very effective. Again, he's gonna run it. Crosses the line and find himself another first down. Rains just backing it on right now, getting themselves closer to the end zone right now. This is perfect time out there. We're trying to talk things over. Got about 8.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Another
Gonna take it again. Keeps finding success on that end. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gets himself another first down. Keeps pushing, finds himself into the end zone. Another Wildcat touchdown. Incredible job there by Jabari Shields again. Following the path that the big fellas are creating for him, doing an outstanding job just creating holes out there. Offense to be able to run through. Rains is up right now. 27 on their coming in. They're going to be going for an extra. Carson Cook with a kick. That is going to be no good. The first one of the night. He's been successful all night long. First one that is not successful. That is going to keep this at least a little closer. 2-7 right. Eustace really needs to tighten the screws right now. Back-to-back plays where Shields just runs it himself. And a standing job by the offensive fellas, the big guys. Creating a path, parting the sea. Giving Shields a lot of room to run there. Eustace just had some pretty good glimmers on the offensive end here tonight. They need to continue to touch into that. Nice kickoff there. Covered. Hudson Smith's going to run it himself. Hart sitting out, taking down. Sturging score. Rains Wildcats right there. That'll be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be spotted up on the line. Right in the middle of the 23. The 22 to 23. Closer to the 23-yard line. Just a 2. Rains is up currently just by 13. Eustace scored twice, get themselves right back in this. Rains is giving themselves a little bit of insurance right now, though. Nice shot by the fellas in blue and black. On Friday Night SmackDown colors. Familiar sight here tonight. Eustace running it up the middle. Nice shot there. Pushes the ball a good little bit. Gonna make this 2nd and 6. It's been a pretty consistent thing, especially even back in my time whenever I played here at Eustace. We're usually known to be a running team. Not necessarily a team that's recognized and known for their passing, capable of doing such, absolutely. And there's been some production there tonight, it's mostly so. Now the big fellas can work on it. Marquez gonna keep it himself. Runs it outside instead, but there is a flag on the play. If I was a betting man, this is likely gonna be holding. The refs are not signaling for a 1st down, so I'd put my wallet on the line that this is going to be absolutely. Holding call on Eustace. It's going to go against Eustace. Tough one right there. Going to keep it at 2nd down, though.
Only oil. That was oil.
Nice catch there by the referee. Somebody tossed in the flag, and that was a very slick catch. One of the best receptions we've seen here tonight. And this was a really good one. Again, earlier in the game, Ethan Galay made an incredible interception. It gave the Bulldogs an opportunity. Another takedown on another run attempt. Got a little bit on that carry, but it's going to make it 3rd and 11 here. Just needs something big here to try to push it. Rains team line holding it down. Getting a PJ Washington standing on business time. I respect it. I kind of like it, to be honest. PJ Washington. He's just going to go for a pass. Yes. Nice job there. That's going to be a 1st down. Number 5, Hudson Smith. Move the pins. Great job there by Eustace able to get out of the hole. Again, Eustace is known for being a running team, but they are very, very successful on the passing of the ball. Selfishly, I wish we go there a little bit more every once in a while. Change it up a little bit. And again, it proves successful right there. Results in a 1st down ball, and it was spotted on the 35-yard line. Great job there by Marquez, able to find Hudson. That's a great job there by Hudson, able to find himself over. And by the big fella, was able to give him enough time. So there. Marquez, shotgun position right here. And off. Nice production of yards there. Little pile up there in the middle. But that's going to be about a 4-yard carry, making it 2nd and 6. Ball spotted on the 39-yard line. 2nd and 6 here. She's looking to try to keep this pushing here. Under 5.5 here to go. Under center. Snap. Nice little reverse play right there. Hands it off again. Vincent Smith crossing over the orange means another first down, but I think there's another flag here on the play. Interesting to see what the play call is going to be here. That's going to be face mask against the Wildcats. That's going to push the Pins even further. Still going to result in the Bulldogs first down, but it's going to be even further than we thought. Nice break there for Eustace. I figured that one was face mask call. Didn't want to be 100%, but that's going to push the Pins all the way across the logo. All going to be spotted up now on the 42-yard line. Big break here for Eustace. Even further, actually, that's going to be the 39-yard line. Thanks again. Feel free to join us live in the chat. Love interacting with you guys. Ball spotted on the 39. Eustace continuing to keep this one going. Again, we've had a lot of very, very productive offensive drives here tonight. As I announce their curse. Trying to run the ball up again. Great job there by the fellas in black and blue. Holding up the ball. Pushes it 1 yard, going to be 2nd and 9 opportunity here. I will say, I really, really like Rains' jerseys. I'm a sucker for an all-black jersey, but especially blue highlights. It kind of reminds me of those Lions jerseys from Detroit. This isn't Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl. I know that was the Vikings. Another handoff here. Push the ball a little bit more. Going to end up on about the 35-yard line. Going to make this 3rd and 6 here. Number 3, Angel Jackson on there. I believe that was Mason Paddock. It looked like him. I'm just going to assume that was Paddock. Just trying to keep this going.
Go defense!
Had a good job on these 3rd downs here. Looks like they're lining up front. They will. Up the middle. Stop pressing C. Keeps it going. That's going to push the Pins even further. Another Eustace first down. This is a great offensive drive right now. And a great opportunity for the Bulldogs to try to pick up some momentum here right now. Eustace really needs this right now. And keep moving. Eustace finds themselves closer and closer to the end zone. We just need to avoid costly mistakes. That's been the unfortunate story of this year. Whether it be fumbles or personal fouls, Eustace needs to keep them self-controlled right now. They've been able to do so. They're able to stay managed. They're able to stay emotionally controlled. Again, they need to capitalize on this moment right now. Ball spotted on the 27-yard line. Nice little fake handoff there. Gets it off the Hudson Smith pushes the ball a little bit. That's going to make it about 2nd and 6. Nice 4-yard carry there. Let's reverse to the other side. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe here to the channel. Help us out. Going to be starting to send out some advertisement opportunities starting next week. So if you or anybody else would like to get a sponsorship, like to get a commercial, a shout out, logo advertisement, anything here on BSN, feel free to reach out to me at td@society.net. Some opportunities, especially here soon. So feel free to reach out and stay tuned. Another fake handoff. Nice job. Read super well by the defense. Went to the well one too many times right there. Nice job by Rains, able to read that play. Me once, shame on you. Me twice, shame on me. I think, I don't know, honestly. I'm might have flipped that. Fool me once, shame on. I don't even know. Someone in the comments can let me know. I'm sure. Pass play opportunity here. Almost an interception right there. Gotta make this 4th and 8 here. Eustace needs 8 here, plus about it on the 25-yard line. Eustace can't do it. On the opposite end of the field. Why not? We're not close enough for a comfortable field goal range for them yet. Looks like they're going to try to push this one. Betting they're going to go with the pass one here. Been successful on that end. Oh, they're going for a reach action. It's off the Paddock. Unsuccessful. Great job there by the Wildcat defense. Not going to fall for that one. Good play call by Eustace, but it's better defensive coverage right there by Rains. I like the idea. I like the attempt. Rains just read it beautifully. Nice shot there by the Wildcats. That's going to be a turnover on down. 10 on spotted on the 31-yard line. Calling Simone J. Uso style right now. Just kind of wet in the storm. Got a little packed house. Got a home cam set up here. Filming for the fellas. Our camera set up. Table stacking 8 chambers. I totally doubt that he's watching this call. If you love it, bro. Rains now. Line it up. Gonna run it themselves. Nice job there by Eustace. Brings into the backfield. Take it down. Not good. Very productive in that. Gonna push it 1 yard. 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 31-yard line now. Shotgun formation. Takes a snap a little low, hands it off. Finds himself into the open field. Taken down, but not before they are able to get a first down. Nice shot by Rains. They were able to push this ball and push momentum back on the side. Took another flag on the ball. That's going to be holding against the Wildcats. That was going to result in a first down. It's going to push the ball all the way back. Redo that one. That's a little reverse guard there. That's what you want to see, honestly.
Got it.
Gonna make this 2nd and 16. Fumble play. This is undoubtedly gonna end up with Eustace. Huge opportunity here for the Bulldogs as they recover the fumble right there. That is absolutely what you want to see. Great job there, recovered by Colt Lawson. That's a big opportunity for the Bulldogs, now putting themselves back in a prime position to get themselves into the end zone. This is going to be 1st and 10 on about the 3rd on the 28, 29-yard line. Big defensive play there by Eustace. This is all they need. They just need a little bit of heart. They just need a little bit of passion. They're able to do such. They've been so capable of doing such. You see to believe in themselves here. Mason Paddock is going to find himself all the way into the end zone. That is going to be a Bulldog touchdown. Huge opportunity here by Eustace, bringing it to a 1-score game. Instantly striking back here off of the fumble. Paddock runs it up into the middle, or through the middle, into the end zone. Great job there by Paddock. Great job by the line, and Eustace is back in this thing. 20-13 here. They're going for the extra point. Paddock off his own touchdown is going to be lining up for the extra point here. Snap, take it. Right up the middle. Beautiful kick. Great job by Eustace. We are now a one possession game, 20-14 here. Eustace is inching themselves closer. Momentum hopefully swinging on the side of the Bulldogs. Big opportunity. That's exactly what you want to see here, folks. Again, Eustace has had plenty of opportunities here throughout these past 4 games to get themselves on the board, to get themselves out of these ruts. And that's exactly what you need right there. Just trusting in yourself, finding yourself. Looking in the mirror, telling yourself, you know what? You're capable of doing such. Great job there. Great play call by the offensive engines. Eustace now going to be kicking it off. Dustin wants you to know that Paddock is setting up the kick. Shout out Dustin again. First time here with EBS and who's running the cameras tonight. Doing a great job doing such. Some Kagan and Paul. Both of them actually winning Student of the Month. Shout out to both of those fellas. Both of us winning here. Picked a good crew here. This is going for an onside kick here. This is a big opportunity. I believe that this is covered by the Bulldogs. Oh my goodness gracious, this is huge. Momentum is swinging on the side of Eustace. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's go, dude. Eustace recovers the ball. This is going to be 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. Oh my goodness. This second half is... The anxiety is finally starting. Went away, but now it's bumping again. Hand off. Nice production there. Preston C. Pushes it all the way, inches himself closer to the 35-yard line. A little 4-yard rush. That's going to be 2nd and 6 here. Bulldogs finding themselves here a little bit. The confidence, energy is starting to pick up. The Eustace faithful. Traveling an hour-long drive here. As the clock ticks, we're heading to our 4th quarter of action. Eustace has instant closer, but the Wildcats are still up 20, or up by 6 right now. They are up 22. We'll be back in just a second. Stick with us because this could be a very, very interesting 4th quarter. We go. 2nd and 6 here, 4th quarter of action. Eustace looking to try to play spoiler on this Rains homecoming night. First night of district action here. Going for a fake handoff there. Nice job by Rains, able to manage that one. Ball's not going to move too much. That's going to make it about 3rd and 7.
He does like a fake pitch and then he puts it like behind the back.
Eustace has had some nice success here tonight on these 3rd down conversions, looking to try to do so again and inch themselves closer to the end zone. Try. It's a 1 possession game right now, and they're looking to try to take the lead here. Eustace faithful, the rhythm machine on 3rd and 16, trying to fire the fellas up. Takes a snap, hands it off to Paddock. Paddock is going to cross over. He gets himself a 1st down and is taken down at the sideline, but a big run there by Mason Paddock. Eustace inches himself closer and closer. This is exactly what you want to see. Things are starting to surge in the way of the Bulldogs. Oh, I feel like the Hawkeye meme from Infinity War. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Let everybody know. Let them join on the live stream. Eustace is getting back in this. It's a one-possession game here. Eustace was down 20-7. They're able to recover a fumble and score on the very next play. Hands it off to Paddock. He's been the man right now. Right after that, they were able to recover an onside kick. And we are here in the fourth quarter of action. Down 6 right now. Rains has been outstanding all night. Eustace is finally finding themselves in this game. It's going to be 2nd and 7, a nice little 3-yard push there. Ball on the 9-yard line. Eustace is in the red zone, looking to try to find themselves in the end zone. Under center. Yes, takes it. Great defense to stand there. Paddock is able to find himself, wiggle out of it. Flag there on the play. I believe that this is going to end up being a face mask call. His helmet looked like it went another way. I could be wrong. They're on the very opposite end of the field, but this may go in advantage for Eustace right now. This could be a really, really big penalty right here. Referees are going to talk this one over real quick. There's a Wildcat down on the field. Eric Cleveland has said locked in. You're absolutely locked in. The penalty is against the Wildcats.
Oh, it looks like a face mask. That's what I'm thinking. I've seen this at
Things are getting wide interesting here in our fourth quarter of action. There's a Rains player down currently, unfortunately. He's starting to walk and get up on his own, trying to see what his number is, so that way we can confirm. I believe that is number 10. Tayshawn Shields, he's been outstanding tonight. Hopes and prayers that he is okay. He's walking on his own currently. So he's up and moving. There was a penalty on the play. That's going to result in Eustace getting a 1st and goal here. Ball is spotted up on the 2-yard line. This is a massive opportunity for the Bulldogs here. Let everybody know. Get them here on the live stream. This game is getting tight. And this has big playoff implications. This is our first game of district, and again, everything matters here on. Hands it off to the main man. Paddock finds himself in the end zone. Eustace has tied things up. The Bulldogs have made it 20-20 after being down 13-2. Unanswered scores right here. The Eustace offense is scourging right now. Paddock again with another touchdown. This is huge right now. Rhythm Machine on 316 playing the song. Paddock is lining up for the kick. Blocked there by the Wildcats. They're going to pick it up themselves and try to get this. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. That is absolutely gut-wrenching. What a play there. Huge block, and number 12, Jordan Hobbs, is able to run it all the way to the other end zone. Rains is able to steal that one, and this is now going to be 22-20. Eustace had the opportunity to take the lead there, but that's going to result in Rains getting a 2-point conversion steal right there. Just an unfortunate break. Big block, a huge play by the defense, and again, an incredible run there by Jordan Hobbs, able to find himself in the end zone. Good time for a replay. Hopefully we'll be able to do such. It's our first time like actually running it, so let's see if we can't get a good replay on that. I don't think we'll have. Might have been unfortunately a little too late, at least on the replay. It's like a 10-second delay, unfortunately, so unfortunately not going to be able to get it up in time. Sorry, Rusty. I think they didn't call it a dead ball because it was blocked on the kick. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe since it was a block and since the ball stayed live and that it wasn't technically a dead ball. Huge play there from Rains. Eustace is going to be kicking it off there. Rains is up 2 now. Eustace had the opportunity to take the lead. Rains steals that momentum right there. Unfortunate break, but it's only a 2-point game right now. Eustace is going to go for another onside kick. They were successful with it earlier. Ball's bobbling around, and it looks like Rains is going to recover this at about the 40-yard line. Almost was able to sneak that one out. Yes. First and 10 on their own 40-yard line. On the defensive side in this half right now. Able to manage things very, very well here. He's going to try to get back on the board with a touchdown. Eustace has had some big defensive turnovers here. So we get a shotgun formation. They're going for a pass here. He's himself. Pass. Finds the open receiver, number 3, knocked out of bounds. That's going to be a first down conversion for Rains. Nice job there by Rains. Going to get another first down opportunity. This one now. He's running on the 37-yard line. Wildcats. We're trying to keep this one going. Looks like they're going to go again for another pass. Got a lot of receivers on the right side of the field right now. They are. Another open receiver. Again, another successful pass. Call that one a dead ball. You know what they're going to call that? Incomplete. Looks like another injury. Didn't know there was about to be an injury time out there. It'll be another first down. Hold him down before the ball is out. Means QB going to keep it himself. Our camera. Goof for just a second.
Ball be spotted at the 2 yards short of the line today.
Let's hear about it back. Still good? Just about to have a panic attack. Second and 1 here. Breaks it in the backfield. Trying to take him down. Quarterback continuing to push things. Showing why his work in the weight room is paying off. Nice job there by number 4. Able to keep that one going. Gonna push the pins even further. Rains is scourging right now. Looking to answer back. They were not happy with that little back-to-back play. Back-to-back score there by Eustace. Now Rains is on the 20-yard line. Eustace needs a big turnover here. A big defensive set. And quarterback keeping himself.
Delay!
Not able to take it down. Breaks through 3 different tackles and finds himself into the end zone for another Wildcat touchdown. Just unfortunate there on the defensive end. breaks through multiple attempted tackles. Oh, man. It's now up 28-20. Just as Eustace will start trying to get, and again, it's still a one-possession game here. Rains can make it 2 with the successful extra point or 2-point conversion here. Kick is good. Up now, 29-20 Rains. Answers right back. Momentum has swung right back in their favor.
Always walking. There's some effort.
Camera's gone out again. We'll be right back just a second. Well, it could not be worse timing for this. Unfortunately, a breaker is flipped, and our cameras are not working. So I'm going to have to call this radio style again. A lot of unfortunate bamboozlings here. Rains kicks it off right now. Going to be a fair catch taken by number 3, Angel Jackson. Caught it about the 30-yard line. And this could not be worse timing, admittedly. Our outlet that has all of our cameras and everything plugged in has just shorted out on us. Going to be calling this radio style. Unfortunately, we have a paused camera. Currently, apologies for such. This one is kind of out of our control right now. Nothing we can really do. It's like the literal outlet that everything is plugged into is just shorted on us. So, stuck calling this radio style for a little bit. Eustace trying to push the ball a little bit. Nice little run right there. Gonna push it a little bit. Gonna make this 2nd and 5. Nice little, actually 2nd and 4, my apologies. Nice run there by the Bulldogs. Again, apologies for any of the inconveniences right now. We have a shorted outlet here, so and please stick with us. We're going to be trying to do this radio style, and hopefully our outlet ends up reworking, but going to be doing this radio style. Marquez hands it off to Preston C. Pushes the ball a little bit. Is able to push it over the pins. This is going to result in a Bulldog first down, undoubtedly. Pins are going to be moving. Eustace is able to push it over the 40-yard line. Eustace, first down. Yeah, again, video's frozen. Both cameras are down. The outlet is completely gone on us, so we're just going to have to do this radio. Again, apologies. There's just a blank image right now, so just close your eyes and imagine what's going on here. 1st and 10 right now. Eustace going to run for it again. Big push of yards there. Ultimately taken down, but that was about a 9-yard run right there. I believe that was Paddock on the run. Looking to get our extension cord going. This is going to be a 9-yard run. Nice job there by Eustace. 2nd and 1 on the 49-yard line. And thanks for joining us here on EBSN. Things are kind of chaotic, and it's just that kind of night. 2nd and 1 here. Snap to Marquez. He hands it off to Mason Paddock. Held down there. Great defensive stand by. Rains right there, but not enough. Bulldogs were able to push it over in the first down. Honestly, Not going to lie to you, I didn't think that they were able to push that one over. Interesting call there. I am not going to complain. First down, Eustace, ball on the 48-yard line now. And feel free to close your eyes. Envision everything that is being said right now. Ball snap. Marquez hands it off to Preston. Preston crosses over to the 45-yard line, pushes that about 5 yards, 6 yards actually. They're going to make this 2nd and 4 now. Ball spotted on the 42-yard line. Eustace looking to try to keep this going, try to keep this up and active. About 5.5 minutes to play here in this 4th quarter. Eustace needs to get right back in this. And if you're just joining us, apologies. The camera has been frozen. Our outlet is completely just short out on us. Big defensive stand right there. Eustace went to try to run it. With a 2nd and 4 opportunity, but not able to push the ball at all. The Wildcats took him down. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now. Under 5.5 here to go. Clock is still ticking. Eustace needs something big here to happen. They were able to recover an onside kick earlier. Looking to try to do so again here. Under 5 minutes of action here to go. 3rd and 4. Eustace is, again, 3rd down has kind of been the big story of tonight. They've been able to convert time after time after time and looking to try to do it one more time. They need to keep this going. Snap. Take it by Marquez. Runs it himself. Crosses over the pin. That's going to undoubtedly be another Bulldog first down. Pins are going to keep moving. Great job there by Marquez. Great job there by the lineman. Create a good hole for him. He's able to push it about 6 yards. Ball is now going to be spotted on the 38-yard line. 37, actually. Ball, 37-yard line. 1st and 10 under, getting close to about 4 minutes of action here now. Again, stick with us doing this a little bit more radio style. 4 minutes, 17 seconds here to go. Ball, 37-yard line. Eustace. Marquez is going to take it under shotgun position. Hands it off. Mason Paddock been the man tonight. Great defensive stand there. They're going to take him down before he even gets a chance to run it. That's going to make it 2nd and 10 here. Wildcats looking to try to defend their home turf here on their own homecoming night. And Eustace is trying to play spoiler. We're under 4 minutes of action here, and Rains is up 9. Eustace has been able to recover an onside kick here once tonight and had a couple of big defensive turnovers. They need something big here now. Plenty of time to do so, and they still have, I think, 2. How many timeouts do they have, Paul? They have 2 timeouts still. As long as they utilize it well, they'll be able to capitalize on the big opportunity here. They need it. It's our first game of district here tonight. Speaking of district, shout out to the Lady Bulldogs, able to get a big win. Moving up to 6-0. That's a false start. That's going to push the Bulldogs back 5. Tough timing right there, but a great call by the ref. That was by a millisecond, but again, great eyes by the fellas in the stripes. Gonna push it back, now 2nd and 15. Ball spotted on the 42-yard line. 3 minutes, 26 here to go in our 4th quarter of action here. Camera shut down for the evening. Power just went completely out on us, so if there's a night that things have gone chaotic, tonight has been such. Handoff here. Marquez going for a pass, looking for the open man. Finds number 20, Preston C, taken out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. 35-yard line, my apologies. That's going to push it to about 3rd and 8 here. 39, actually. Nice job there. A 6-yard gain on that pass. Great catch by Preston. Had a defender on him. Was still able to capitalize on that. Interesting. Did the ball not go out of bounds there? Or did he not go out of bounds? The clock is still running here. I have no idea why. That ball clearly went out of bounds. I think they're saying that he might have just been called inside. Not gonna lie to you, he was pretty out of bounds on that, but hey, they might have seen something that we didn't. They have their blocked by their sideline here. Marquez looking for a big pass here. That's gonna be an interception by number 2 of the Wildcats. There is a flag on the play here, but that still is gonna be such a costly turnover for Eustace. That may be the dagger. That was number 2, Cooper Combs. Great interception there. That, with this much time here to go in a 2-possession game, is undoubtedly going to be the dagger here, unfortunately. Unless Eustace can get a big recovery here. You saw it, a little glimpse of it whenever we were in Rice not too long ago. Eustace needs a big defensive play here. If I was Rains, I wouldn't want to pass it right here. You want to avoid any potential pick six opportunity here. They've been a big fan of the pass game tonight, though. Looking to try to continue such. 2.5 minutes here to go. Ball spotted on the 29-yard line. Rains has gotten an interception, and they're going to run it. Hands it off to number 20, or number 10, my apologies. Hands it off to Tayshawn Shields. He's outstanding this year, leading the team currently in rushing yards. He's going to convert it into another first down ball. Clock is still going to tick. Ball now spotted on the 39-yard line. Another 1st and 10 here as Rains is trying to run this clock out. Get their first win of district. They came in tonight 1-3, Eustace 0-4. And pivotal matchup here for playoff seeding. The next 5 games are all going to be such. Looks like we got a timeout called here. That's going to be a 2-minute timeout. Smart play calling there by Rains. Just playing out the clock, waiting for the 2-minute timeout. This is a masterclass right now, coaching-wise, using the clock. Rains undoubtedly is going to probably walk out of here with the win. Eustace still has 2 timeouts that they can burn here. Okay. We're going to attempt to try to replug ours in. That way we can try to get you some video here for this last little bit. Light is on, camera's on. We are back. Camera, just a second. We're back up and live with our camera. Thank you again for being patient with us. Apologies for the delay. Just a little bamboozle there on its own. 2 minutes of action here to go. Camera is back up and live. Thank you, Coach Webster and the Maple Legend. Looking forward to calling some basketball action up here in the coming months. Yeah, it's like, feel free to use ours if you need. First and 10 here. This just needs a massive defensive play here. Nice cut down there. Taken down behind the line. Clock is still going to tick here. Push it back. Going to make this about 2nd and 16 potentially.
29. 144.
There's a Wildcat down currently.
It was a miracle, Hanson, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Looks unhappy.
That's the way it needs to be. We didn't have we had grass.
This looks like something we need to see. He's up on his own, but he's bothering me with temptation. Something you don't want to see, especially for someone who's been so outstanding tonight, especially this entire season.
Who's number? Is there? Do we even have a number 6?
It's even a lot of statistics.
What number were you?
Incredible player. Somebody to watch out for, especially.
Oh my God!
Potentially for some knowledge. So minute 38 here, Bill. Injury timeout potential. Basic timeout. Entirely sure. It would take a massive miracle here for Eustace to come out on top of this. Rains has got control here. Big opportunity, but Eustace still has 2 timeouts to burn. Wildcats have all 3 of theirs. 2nd down here, ball spotted on the 34-yard line. We'll take something. We'll take a miracle here.
I think they're going to keep playing it.
Plenty of crazy things that happen on a Friday night.
138 left on the clock.
Rains going to line up again in shotgun formation. Backfield. Or 11. Another Shield's going to take it himself. Taken down very quickly. Well, looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Taken by Eustace. Eustace is going to use one of their 2 remaining timeouts to try to keep this clock from burning. Give themselves any kind of opportunity. They need a quick stop here to give themselves any shot to do so. A quick score. Another successful onside kick and another successful onside drive. Offensive drive. Kevin Garnett said it though, anything is possible. Coach talking it over with the fellas. Strategy and do something here. Make sure you stay tuned. We don't have too much longer here, but still, you never know what will happen. Make sure you stay high. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us here on YouTube, Facebook, and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date on all things Bulldog athletics. Cross country had a very successful week. Ladies placed in first, guys placed in second. We're seeing outstanding scoring performances in the Canton meet. Make sure you join us next week. We're going to be back home taking on Mount Vernon. Be in the Boneyard for our second game of district action. Shotgun position. Yes, this is district. Eustace in the backfield. This could be a big potential. This is going to be a flag on the play right now. That's a big defensive play there by Eustace. Minute 20 here. Flag on the play. Curious what this one's going to be. Betting man, I would bet that this is going to be a holding call. That was a face mask on Eustace. Oh my goodness, that's going to seal it. Absolutely no doubt. That is the last thing you can do right now. Well, that's going to do it. That could have been a huge play that could have led to a potential 4th and long. It's going to result.
Oh, are they going victory?
1st and 10. Spotted on the 49-yard line. Looks like they're lining up in victory formation in shotgun position here. They're going to run this clock out. He finally takes a knee, giving himself a little bit more time here. Under a minute of action here to go. Still has another timeout. Looks like they're not even going to call it, honestly. About 2nd and 15. It's like Eustace is just going to go ahead and throw in the flag here. White flag, that is, not the yellow flag. That's the referee's job. They're doing a very good job all night. Rains again, got to take a knee. That's going to seal the deal here. Rains Wildcats. Eustace was scourging back, but Rains is able to stomp them out. A fire was stirring, but rain always beats fire. Wildcats beat the Bulldogs, move to 1-0 here in district action, take the win on their homecoming night. Eustace tried to get back into this, but unfortunately a blocked field goal, or a blocked extra point attempt completely shut that all down. Unfortunate break here. Big time win here for the Rains Wildcats. Camera is out. That's about all we got. That's all she wrote here. Unfortunate loss again for the Bulldogs. We thank you again for joining us on the live stream. Thank you for joining us here on EBSN. My name's Trey Oakley. Big thanks to Paul. Big thanks to Kagan. Big thanks to Dustin joining us here an hour away. Thank you again for joining us here on the live stream. We hope you guys have a blessed and good night. Good night.